All right. So what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is November 6th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. And yeah. So we are done with state volleyball. We beat the Falcons in the quarterfinals, but we just couldn't get it done against Hinton. And we got them on one set, and then we just couldn't deal in one of the set. So making the sets 2-1, Hinton ahead by one set, and then in the fourth set that we had to play them, we just couldn't. We just couldn't take them, and we ended up going. So yeah, we're gonna end up going home sad, hurt, probably some crying, because we were hoping to get to the finals to go against Denver, and that just didn't happen. But we Wolverines, we had a good season, so I can't complain. So, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, we just had a. So yeah, that day. So yeah, yesterday was just a sad day. So, but anyway, no FS news today. I looked, there wasn't anything too great. So, yeah, but JHHG Modding released the John Deere 8R series, which is the newer 8Rs, not the older ones. Unless you want the old ones, which are the first gen tractors, or the first gen 8Rs. Then you got the second gen 8Rs, which have the different lights and everything. And now you got the third gen tractors, which are what I guess is technically what you want to call the 8Rs that you see nowadays. But anyway, so everything, there just isn't hardly any FS news to talk about. But anyway, so Tuesday and yesterday, I did a crap ton of FS 25 Season 12 episodes. And basically, in those episodes, got done planting, washed the planters up. Well, didn't get the planters washed up yet, but we got done planting. Well, I got done planting with the Challenger 55, and then the 7930, that was done planting corn. So then I got all that back to the farm, then fired up the 4900 Massey and brought that in the air seeder down to field 34. And I had a little bit of a tough time trying to figure out how to get the air seeder all fired up. Because of course I thought you turn the additional tank on and that starts the whole thing. Well, it doesn't. Apparently you have to select the one that's the seeder itself, and you have to turn that on, and that fires up everything. So that was my mistake in one of the episodes. And then I finished air seeding oats, and the last field was field 15. And then, after I got that done, brought the Massey and the air seeder back to the farm, got that all washed up, and then put the air seeder, then started putting stuff away. Got the Kverland in the shed, well, the Kverland cultivator that the 8345 pulls. Got that in the shed, then put the air seeder, well, I had to unhook the air cart from the air seeder, got the air cart put away, the seeder put away, and yeah, and then I got the swather all put away too, so go figure on that. Anyway, so it is going to be a little bit tougher to get stuff put away in the sheds, because I only got one shed, and the other one is a workshop, so basically can't pile in too much stuff in there, so yeah. So I'll probably have to put up a new or another shed to fit everything else in. Then, obviously, got everything else washed up. Got the Great Plains cultivator. That's all washed up and ready to get and stuff. I didn't do the roller because, well, roller doesn't really need to get washed up, but I might wash it sometime, because I'll probably have nothing to do while I'm waiting for the crops to get ready to be combined and have the oats ready to get swathed for that. So yeah, otherwise, other than that, yeah, everything seems to be working all right. Everything will be in good order, I would think. So yeah, basically nothing really too much to really say about that, but it's what happens, so anyway, yeah. Then off camera, as I paused the video after I was still continuing to borrow money, then I paused the video, brought you guys back, and took the dualed up 7930 and brought that down to the shop to get the Demco 850, which is one of the new purchases. Then that you guys saw in that video. And then got the 8RT 410. And then, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, I finally bought myself a semi. Yeah. Finally bought myself a semi. So, this, I believe, well, obviously it's a Lizard branded truck, but in real life I think it's either a Peterbilt or a Kenworth. I think it's a Kenworth. But the Kenworth W900B semi-truck is what I got for the farm with the Wilson Pace Setter grain trailer. So that is going to be something cool to really, and I mean really, enjoy. And I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. I'm not joking. I'm going to enjoy the hell out of using that semi. That semi is going to be a pain to maneuver around and everything. But yeah, it should be pretty good, I would think. And this is the first time I ever gotten a semi that big for the farm. I don't know. I probably don't need a semi that big because the fields aren't really that big. But yeah, so I'll have, well, obviously the grain truck is going to still be useful because field 7, that is going to be that's going to be a small field. So that will probably be, so the grain truck might be able to hold all of that. And then, yeah. But who knows? I'm pretty sure that maybe we'll be, we'll see. But I'm pretty sure that if I had to go with it, I'm probably going to switch the tractors around and let the 7930 pull the John Deere 500 grain cart and then put the 8400 on the 850. See if the old 8400 can do it. She handles the 8400 handles the John Deere 500 grain cart with ease. But it's high time that tractor gets a little bit of a challenge. But who knows? Maybe I probably won't switch them out, maybe. But yeah, so the next time I go back home, which probably won't be until next Wednesday when we have an early out again, then I'll probably do some more FS25 season 12 episodes. Get the Demco 850 home. And then obviously then bring the semi home too. So, and who knows, maybe I'll probably end up selling the semi trailer that I got, and I'll probably go for the other trailer, the one that the 8345 pulls. I'll probably do the same thing with that. That way it's not that big, But who knows? Maybe I keep the trailer. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see what happens when next Wednesday rolls around. And already on Saturday, we are getting our first hit of the white stuff. The white bullshit, if you put it that way, for those of you that hate the stuff that comes during the winter and the ice that covers the roads a little bit. It sucks. It does suck. I am not joking. It sucks. And yeah, it does suck. But we'll see what happens. We're going to try and hopefully see what happens. I don't know if I'll be able to go to my cousin's on Saturday because the white stuff and the rain is going to mix on Saturday. So that puts a big damper on everything. My cousin won't want to drive in that stuff. Hate driving you'll hate driving in that crap. I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. So, yeah, but with that being said, Lego Mario and Ninjago Season 5, episodes 12 and 13, I believe, will get made today, but with the ice and with the snow and rain mix on Saturday, yeah, I probably will have to put that on hold for the time being until I can, because I have to glean corn, and gleaning corn when it's cold as all living hell outside and trying to get that done isn't easy, and it's not. To me, it's tough, and it's getting harder and harder to walk the field, when it's already been disked, finding ears of corn laying on the ground and everything where you wouldn't even have expected to find any corn at. Holy crap. So I'll probably end up going back to gleaning today, try and get some more done. But otherwise, other than that, I don't know. So we'll have to just wait and see what happens, because we got trees to cut down in the fence line again. They're not very big. They're just little trees. So we'll have to cut them out, because trees do not belong in fence lines, by the way. For those of you that are wondering why we're cutting them out, trees do not belong in fence lines. Anyway, so with that being said, that's it for today. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, everyone. Love you guys. Later.